What is up, 1320 fans? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Conroe, Texas for Lone Star Throwdown. This is a mainly truck show. It's one of the biggest truck shows around. It's got a lot of variety of trucks and a little bit of everything else in here too. We've never been to a truck show like this. You might be thinking there's no racing there, there's no race cars there. You're right, there's no racing happening here. There are a few race trucks here though, and just about everything else truck-wise on the property. Like I said, we've never been to a truck show before. We're just gonna kind of walk around the property, find things that we like, tell you about them so we can find the owners, just give you guys kind of a feel of what it's like to be at Lone Star Throwdown, from our perspective at least. Reminds all day. We've been looking for the tallest truck. I think we might have a contender for tallest truck coming up here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, we might have a contender for tallest truck behind you.
Holy shit, who are we gonna measure with?
We'll measure with me since I'm the shortest. Here, hold this.
All right. I don't think he can see you, Fred. I don't think he can see you.
Alright, that's our standard right there.
Solid mid bumper on that one.
Yeah, my head was mid bumper.
One Fred high.
Yeah, the bumper was 1 Fred high.
There we go.
Oh, we see a little familiar face here in a race truck. This is the Diamond T, does drag and drives. It's funny seeing you at a truck thing.
Yeah, this is our backyard here, so.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
This is, we've only seen like a handful of race trucks. These ones that we recognize, this is one of them right here.
Oh, yeah.
So for our fans that usually watch drag and drive stuff and don't watch everything else, what are we looking at here?
37 Diamond T on a all-wheel drive Yukon chassis with a 408 LS with twin 78s.
So what kind of power do you make?
Around 1,000.
What's your best ET on the truck?
958.
Can it go a little quicker?
Yeah, it will. On sick week, we had an intercooler failure, so we couldn't turn it up as high as we wanted to for IAT problems.
Gotcha.
But 958 is. I was happy with that, but I want to run an 8.
Hell yeah.
That's my goal.
Well, we love this thing. Let us get some shots of it to show the people.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
absolutely love seeing the Diamond T here. Good to see you, man.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen our drag and drive coverage before, whether it be sick week or whatever, you have not seen this thing. It's a Diamond T, like you said, 1937 model year, and it is rowdy. The first time I saw it, I was like, I gotta talk to this guy. It is freaking awesome. He's trying to run 8s with it, like you said. First like real race truck we've seen that we recognize. There's one diesel one here that we see an all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. We've yet to talk to him. It's a Sterling. So this thing is pretty cool. Sucker for square bodies, especially clean square bodies. This might be my favorite corner on the entire property. It's got just the cleanest square bodies you've ever seen, just like 10 of them around here. I can't even pick one that I'd like more than the other, because as soon as I see one, I'm like, that's the best. And I see another one, it's like, that one's so good too. So many. This is probably my favorite corner. This is my favorite corner.
It's probably one of the prettiest corners on the property.
They're all so damn clean.
Pound for pound. I like them. They're on the ground too, which is a plus.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, guys, this is one of those situations where there's so many badass things on the property that if you went to a Cars and Coffee and just one of these vehicles, even one that we're not necessarily looking at or filming, if just one of these vehicles, that Cars and Coffee, that would be the only vehicle you'd want to go find out more information on, look at, take pictures of. But there's so many here, it's hard to choose. We've got a young Golf truck right here. We've got a K truck right here. We've got a tow truck right here. We've got all the square bodies right here. It is ridiculous, the variety of vehicles here. Not just trucks, but a whole lot.
Were we taking notes on ours? I mean,
no.
That's a missed opportunity.
When I was a kid at Walmart, they had these Dubs Editions cars, and I had a white
That looks
Escalade.
exactly like one of those.
Exactly, and the way it fits over the wheels like that, I had that model car. It was just white.
Did the real life Dubs
I
edition.
gotta get a photo.
Yeah, this thing looks a little better than our Escalade did that we gave away, but that's because it's on the floor. truck?
Inside and out.
Insane.
Mint.
There's so much nice stuff about it. The first thing I noticed when I walked up was the turbo, and then just everything else was just, you look, every square inch of the thing has been gone through. Super, super nice. Ken, how we doing, sir?
Good. How you doing?
Good. All right. We walked yesterday and today looking around for things that we like. This, all of us thought this is one of the sickest trucks we saw on the property. What am I looking at? What did it start life as, and how long did it take you to build the thing?
Well, it started out as a eBay find back in 2006
Holy okay.
for $1,000.
So this thing was not a very clean vehicle at $1,000.
No, it was bought out of Salinas, California. When we got it, it was a rust bucket. So then we had Travis come in, and he was like, "No, we need a new cab." So we bought a new cab. He actually did all the metal work on the roll down back window.
Gotcha.
And then got a little bit further along. Then the truck just sat due to finances and business. And then again, my buddy Kevin was like, "No, we need to start on that truck again." And so back in I'd say probably 2018.
So this has been a 20-year progression.
Yep.
Let's run through it real quick. What are we looking at right now under the hood? Let's start there.
That's a built LS 408. That's been it's a 5.3 block that's been punched out and sleeved. You're looking at a 78 millimeter turbo on it. It's got poly mid mount on the front, poly Terminator X Max injection system.
How much power are we looking at out of the engine?
It hasn't been dynoed, but the builder of the motor and the turbo that put it on, he said it should be 800 to the wheel.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let's look at the interior. Show me the interior real quick. So nice. The color combo, the blue, it's immaculate. What do we got going inside?
So that's a custom console with Pro Car seats. That's all hand stitched with and wrapped with Apex. I think it's Wild Horses leather.
Gotcha. And I see you have the integrated Terminator X screen, and then is that Airlift 3P or 3H system over there?
It's I think it's a 3H and P, but I'm only running the pressure.
Gotcha.
I tried the sensors and they didn't work, so I ripped them out.
I bagged a few cars, and I'm the same way.
Yep.
The sensors never work.
Yeah, the sensors never work, so we ripped them out.
Gotcha. Now, I noticed the back window here rolls down.
Yep.
I don't know much about trucks, but I know that wasn't an option.
No, that was custom done by, like I said, a guy Travis that did all the metal work on it. That's been a nightmare. I tell you, it's cool and all, but it's all custom. So
gotcha.
It's all.
And then back here, is it, first of all, I'm guessing full custom chassis.
It's chop and block. It's a chop and block front half, back half.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because when we built this, like I said, my buddy Kevin was the one that really got me into. We built it. Like I said, we started all over again and started building it in my garage, and that was the new thing that was out. I think after we got it, rolling and built, that's when I think GSI started coming out with their full chassis.
Gotcha.
Chop and block didn't have
when you were building this, no one was doing chassis for these things yet.
No, they didn't have full chassis.
Fair.
Right.
Okay. I have to remind myself, you've been building it for 20 years.
Yep,
So this has been
exactly.
a progression.
Yeah.
Now, suspension-wise, obviously it's on bags.
Yep.
All the way around.
All the way around.
Gotcha. And then what else? There's so much trick stuff.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I noticed that your tailgate is a soft open tailgate.
Yep.
Just there's so much random cool stuff on this truck. What are some other?
So you got
features?
the back bed that was that we actually took an actual tailgate and cut the tailgate out for that filler piece right
So
there.
when you open the tailgate, it still looks like there's a tailgate
Yeah, so
there.
because if you look at this tailgate now, it just has the
okay.
it just has the regular band on it.
And then when you open it,
Yep.
that soft open is so cool.
Yeah.
What
Everything
color
else.
is this?
This is Cavalry Blue, and it's
Is
a
it Toyota color?
It's a Toyota.
Really?
Yes.
This looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a Toyota color.
And then the complementary colors are just red and black, or I'm sorry, yellow and black.
Yellow. It's kind of a tan because that was actually the color of my original interior that I had.
Oh.
This is a new interior.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well,
Yep.
Ken, again, we love the truck. Thanks for giving me a rundown on it.
Thank you. You got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Have a good rest of the show.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brandon, somebody tell you happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. Hey, nice shirt.
I love this shirt.
Yeah. Nice shirt. Nice shirt, dude.
Thank you. I got it last year on
TX2K.
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 Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got it last year. I'm planning
Very
on going
nice.
this year too.
Nice shirt, though.
Thank
Come
you,
and say
appreciate
nice
it.
hat, shirt, combo, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, I saw the one guy, I didn't see the other guy. Both of those shirts and that hat available on 1320video.com. Hit that link in the description below. Go shop and buy some stuff. It helps us get places all around the world. And back to the truck action. We have found ourselves in the indoor section.
Yeah, I think they're indoors for a reason.
Yeah, they're indoors for a reason. There's a lot of show trucks on the property. These are the top echelon show
100%.
trucks. They have whole like
They got walls in here.
they got walls on. They have all the thing.
Fred, the air conditioning is on.
The air conditioning is on. This one might be one of my favorites in the room.
Yeah, 100%.
So we got a C10. It's got a Duramax under the hood.
Those billets, all.
We got billet specialties, beadlocks all the way around on radials. This thing is nice.
That's real nice.
All right, Reese, we walked through here. You didn't make it that far because you were gimbling a couple things.
Not quite yet.
But I walked through the whole building so far, the whole room, and there's one truck I think you specifically will enjoy.
Okay,
Let's check it out. It's spicy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's a very, very clean.
With the mat going on and everything.
It's like the same color as the outside, but matte
Yeah.
under the hood. And
Everything is matched. You don't even see that intake too much on these motors.
what intake is that?
I'm not sure who
Just a
it's
sheet
from
metal intake.
offhand. Everything's been kind of shaved, so you don't really see it anymore.
It's got the shave bay where it just looks like the inch is just sitting there.
This is beautiful.
This is one of my favorites in the room. Did you see the transmission setup?
I have not
Go
caught it
check
yet.
out the trans. Just
All
go
right,
check out
let's
the
see it.
shift.
Ooh. Little stick shift truck
We got a
too.
little Tremec 5-speed in there.
Looks just about what's in my Fox body, but probably stronger. I'm
But,
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure it's stronger. I have the same exact ball on my car though too.
Probably have a few more miles than this thing does too. This thing looks like it's been 0.0 miles.
Yeah.
What do you think about the truck?
I like it a lot. I think it's very, very, very clean. Like just,
I don't even know how you drive something
it looks like
this.
you put this in a living room because it's so, every surface is so, this is an OCD person's dream.
Right.
It's so nice.
There isn't a single flaw in the entire vehicle. It's
No, that's
amazing.
kind of what I'm, like if you just look at it, everything is perfect.
I didn't
That's
even.
probably why it's in the air conditioning.
Is this your truck?
It is this.
It is your truck.
It is.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
We love the truck.
Well, thank you. Thank
Can you give me a rundown of it real quick? Just come over here for me real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, what's your name?
Dylan McSwain.
Dylan?
Billy.
Billy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Billy. Tell me about your truck. What am I looking at here?
Okay, it's a 62 Ford Unibody.
Okay.
Factory truck had 34,000 miles when we started building it.
Okay.
Very nice truck. It's got a 5.0 quality motor in it with a Tremec 5-speed.
Okay.
14 gears, Woodwood brakes. The custom blend paint came from a Lexus green color that we blended ourselves.
Okay. Very nice color.
With the matte also. All the frames matte. The suspension is darker matte than the other
Gotcha.
part. And Roger Linsky, RPL Customs, actually built the truck.
How long does it take to build something like this?
It took us 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, and of course 8 years of, not necessarily 8 years of 8 years, but 8 years total.
Right.
Yeah.
That
The
is
time
ridiculous.
time I bought it to the time I drove it was 8 years.
This thing, have you put any miles on it? It looks
Yeah,
immaculate.
yeah, it's got a little over 100 miles.
Okay. So it has gone a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a ridiculous truck. What's your favorite feature about the truck?
The unibody part, I guess, and the drivetrain is really fun. It's fast.
How much power does it make?
Right at 500 horse.
Okay. Very fun truck.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for the truck?
Yeah, the Uniboss.
Uniboss. Well, we love the Uniboss. The motor, the transfer. We love that it's still manuals. Love that.
That's my theft deterrent.
I love it. I love it. Well, we love the truck. Good luck with you and Uniboss, and give some miles on this thing.
Thank you.
man.
We will.
Yeah. Thanks, Billy.
Thank you.
Guys, we're walking around the show out here, and I stopped the guys because I saw this thing, and we have to figure out more. Everyone's picking out some of their favorite things out here, and I was like, dude, we have to stop and talk to these guys.
All right, so we had to stop by because, one, this looks like it's got to be one of the nicest vehicles here, and it's got to be one of the more custom ones, and obviously there's a lot to choose from. So tell us one of your favorite things about it, how the build came about.
Man, well, one of my favorite things are the suicide doors. That and the split windshield. But it's a 64 Dodge. Originally, it was a forestry truck lifted 4-wheel drive truck, but we made it a dually, put it on air, put a Cummins 12 valve underneath it, and every panel, every part of the truck's been fab modded some kind of way.
It looks like the interior's got some extremely custom gauges going on. Is that something you guys did?
Yeah, the whole dash and gauge cluster, everything's custom. The gauges are just custom gauges that we picked out of the catalog.
And what year did you say you finished the build?
This build was done like 5 years ago.
Okay.
So like in 21.
And how long did it take to get from where it started?
Took us like 3 years from beginning to end.
I assume, have you guys won any awards with it at any shows?
Several awards.
I would imagine.
In 21, we were on the cover of Street Truck Magazine.
Okay.
Won first place at that show.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that was kind of the unveiling of it.
Oh, what's the paint color? I see that it's going from green to a brown. It's got a shift.
It's a custom blend by House of Hot Rods.
Okay.
We let our painter do his thing, let the artist make his magic happen, and it's what he came up with.
Very cool.
There's not another one like it.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming out.
All right. Appreciate it, man. You have a good time.
Yes, sir.
All right, as we're going around the show here, we're seeing a lot of variety. So this F100 here, right behind me, it caught my attention. You're gonna see why here real soon under the hood. Let's check it out and learn a little bit more about this truck. Gumby, how's it going, brother?
All right. How you doing?
Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
First time we've been out here. We've been checking out the show, and I had to stop to talk to you about this truck. It caught my attention. Tell me a little bit about what we got going on here and what year this truck is.
So 67 F100.
Okay.
It has a Crown Vic front, 2021 Mustang independent rear. So 4-wheel independent suspension, Viking double adjustable coilovers all 4 corners, wheelwood disc brakes. It's a Predator Supercharged 2020 Coyote, 10-speed automatic. Made 680 to the tires, 113 in the shock, so y'all know why that computes out to.
Oh, for sure.
And then we kind of stopped. So it's just I'm not the keyboard guy. We shout out to Pat's performance on that.
Okay.
But it's a cold AC. It's a driver. We did a frame off. From the cab forward, it's all boxed and dimple dyed frame.
Okay.
It's a Mustang electric rack in it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
the motors were initially caught my attention, but still having the IRS, AC, electric power steering, that's awesome. That's a real street ride.
Right.
Cruiser
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can get in it. Like we close the hood now, you can cruise Alaska.
Nice.
Yeah, it
That's
gets about
awesome.
20 miles per gallon. But it's just kind of for people, that didn't want to wait for a build, then they could just buy it built.
Awesome.
So it's
For sure.
no rust, frame off, get in it and beat on it. We did in my 69 F100, we had a non-supercharged Coyote. We did 6 week in it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
We're
average
discovering
12 O's and
Awesome.
Dr. Pepper truck, 69
Yeah,
F100
okay.
Dr. Pepper
Yeah,
truck.
yeah. Well, thank you for bringing it out. This is a beautiful truck.
I appreciate you
telling me
stopping to
about
talk
it.
to me.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
Well, these pickups are coming in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. The semi-style bigger trucks, like this International behind me, super cool. Let's find out a little bit more about this truck right now. How's it going, brother? Reese.
how are you?
1320 Video.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir. So we've seen a lot of trucks out here. First time we've been out at this show.
Yeah.
This International really caught my attention. I'm just looking for a little more info about what it took to get this build together.
So I've had it for about 4 years. Since I've got it, I've been non-stop working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of been, we do something, we don't like it, we start over, do something. So we've done it about 4 times now.
Okay, so it's been
Yeah.
through a few versions.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did a couple different versions. Has a compound turbo engine in it, pushes about 1,200 horsepower.
Okay.
Full build. We're fixing to redo the front end on it, custom control arms. The truck was built by a guy named Paul Cotton out of Louisiana. It originally was built by him.
Now, has the truck been dimensionally changed from how it came?
It's had a drastic makeover, yeah, from when it originally came. Yeah, it was. We did a lot of different mold, like the steps got molded into the truck.
Okay.
We attached it all in. We redid all the bed, all the lights, engines. We custom made all the mirrors, all billet, all the dash, interior parts.
All
Did
those
it all
details
in house.
really tied together nicely.
Yeah.
And I love that it's almost the same width as it is long.
Yeah,
It's stubby little thing. So thank you so much for bringing it out. Tell me a little bit about it, brother. Thank
Good.
you.
Thanks, guys. See you around.
candidate for tallest truck. It's this like Tonka looking truck. Regular cab, long box, with like 49-inch tires on it. This might be a candidate here.
This thing has to be
Here, film. You gotta film, because I'm the ruler. I think the other one's taller.
This is just shy of 1 Fred tall.
Just shy. The other one was 1 Fred tall. This is just shy. 3/4 of a Fred tall. I like this truck though. It's like a little Tonka truck. There's just something about a bag dually that's like so wrong but so right. It's so long and low. Crew cab dualies are awesome. Regular cab dualies on the ground are my favorite. There aren't too many of those, but these dualies over here are pretty sick. We got this little row of cars in here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's in the middle of a bunch of booths. I guess there's booth cars. Really super nice trucks. And there's a Camaro, a Chevelle. I think this Ford is flat on the ground. There's a lot of really nice stuff over here. We're going to show you those real quick.
I don't know. It looks like it started off as a Blazer. Now it's all shaped. What's in the back? This silver and brown, not a combination I would make, but it looks freaking amazing. The interior looks freaking amazing. This is all these trucks are so cool. This blue one over here. Love this blue. The wheels are amazing. You're saying amazing. Oh, there we go. A little 376 with a Pro Charger. I like that.
I personally like everything that's on the ground. There's a lot of cool stuff on the ground. That's my personal favorite. The yellow square body regular cab dually inside, my favorite probably on the property. That might be the lowest thing on the property. There's a paper plate trying to sneak under it. Can't quite get under it.
That is true. That is true. The rocker's just about a paper plate thick right now.
Yeah. Out here, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a bunch of trucks, lifted trucks, slam trucks, and then there's this camper right here. We were walking by it. It looks really freaking cool. It's a lifted camper, and it's an old school Ford pickup. How you doing, Chris?
What's up, man? How are you?
You're the owner builder of this rig right here.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, just base, what are we looking at right here? What did it start life as? What is this?
So this started life as a cabin chassis 72 F350.
Okay.
And then Mitchell and Sons out of Lakewood, Colorado, they took the truck and then put the motorhome body on it in the 70s.
Now, you haven't owned it since the 70s. Your family hasn't owned it since the 70s. You just happened to find this gem. Where'd you find this thing?
So this thing was for sale on Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of crazy because it was for sale for 2 years. I mean, I guess what do you do with a 50-year-old motorhome?
Sure.
This, I suppose, but I ended up buying it. You know, you should have seen the look on my wife's face when I told her I bought a 50-year-old motorhome that was orange. But anyway, so we bought it mid 2023.
So not very long.
Yeah,
two and a half years maybe.
Right.
Now since then, what have you done to it? Let's go walk around the truck and show me just engine compartment. Let's start there. What are we looking at under the hood now?
So we pulled the original 390 out and put a 500 horse 7.3 Power Stroke in it out of a 96 F250.
That's a good start right there.
I wanted to be able to tow my wheeling buggy and whatnot in the mountains.
Do you tow with this thing?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You use this thing as a real RV?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just did 5,000 miles from southeast Texas to California for King of the Hammers and back.
No shit. Yeah. That is okay. So 90s era 7.3 under the hood.
Right.
And it's 500 horse, souped up a little bit to 500 horse. Have you touched anything inside the truck?
So as far as like in the cab, in the motorhome, whatever, yeah. So
let's go look in the cab real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So we tried to keep everything as original as possible.
This thing looks stock as hell. It looks 100% stock.
That's all the way down
inside.
to the original vinyl floors that were in the truck in the 70s.
So how much did you actually do? Is this mostly original inside?
Yeah, the only thing that we really changed on the inside was we put a new dash pad in it because the speaker grill was a little cracked.
That's it?
But we had it out, so I was like, yeah, we might as well change
Holy
it. Otherwise, door panels, seats, everything's all original. Headliner, everything.
Oh my God. This is a blast from the past. What else? Okay, so it's got a bed. Does all this stuff work still?
Everything works.
No.
For the fridge, freezer, oven. The only appliance that we changed was I pulled the hot water heater out because I wanted an Insta-Hot. So
okay.
we just
So
pulled
you just upgrade the water system a little bit.
So somebody told me the other day, this is a new truck cosplaying as an old truck. So we've got a modern powertrain in it. We put air conditioning in it so that it was comfortable to use.
Yeah.
Put an Insta-Hot in it. So it's like, it's got the creature comforts of a new RV, but way cooler.
Oh, hell yeah. Now, this thing, When you got it, of course, suspension was probably stock.
Yes.
Let's go outside and take a look at what, what we got upgraded here. And where do you even get RV lift suspension?
If it wouldn't have been for Kinser chassis, I don't think we could have done it. They make a four-wheel drive swap for the 67 to 79 Ford trucks.
Okay.
This was a little bit of a special case though because I wanted to have dually wheels on it. Okay. So we had to build a custom axle, and man, they nailed it. It's they made obviously they make the kit already. They made the motor mounts in CAD, cut them out, shipped them to us, and the motor just bolted right in. And I mean, look at how well this thing fits. Like all the way down to the fan clutch is like had plenty of room on the firewall, but plenty of room against the factory radiator. We were able to maintain the factory supercooling radiator.
Very nice.
So that it looks more period correct.
We love it. Hell yeah. Well, good luck with the truck in the future. Thanks for
appreciate
the
it,
rundown.
man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I assembled this row of trucks. You guys get to pick whichever truck you want. We're taking them home.
I want the white Chevy.
You want they're all Chevys, my guy. They're all the same truck.
I want
It's
the
just
white
different.
one.
You want the white one?
Oh.
Which white one? Do you want the clean white or the dirty white?
The clean.
Clean white. What do you want?
Well, see, I recently learned about the Apache bed side.
Okay.
Rounded.
Right.
I quite like that.
You like the gray one up there?
I'm gonna have to take that.
Okay. I might take this black one right now. The blue one. I'm going to take the blue one right
I like
here.
the wheels going on there.
I like the wheels
Yeah.
very much. Yeah. So, Kyle, when we come home with 3 new trucks, company card cleared. So,
Yeah, thanks, Kyle.
thanks, Kyle.
We already maxed all our cards out on Stinson's truck. Did we spend more money already?
We did buy Stinson a truck. It's fine.
It's a write-off.
Go, it's a write-off. That's how that works. It's free.
So
it's a write-off.
free.
It's a write-off.
Coming through the show, this one stopped me right in my tracks. It is not quite what you expect. I wasn't sure what I was looking at first, and the story behind it is pretty surprising. I just chatted with Dan yesterday when we rolled in about it. Let's catch up with him and hear a little bit about this truck. How's it going, Dan?
Good.
This truck stopped us right in our tracks. It is not what you'd expect. Can you tell us a little bit about what we got going on behind you?
Yeah, so what we do at Jacked Up Trucks, I'm Dan Hart with Jacked Up Trucks. We put new chassis under old pickups. And this is a little bit older chassis than we normally use, but I'm a Gen 1 Raptor guy.
Okay.
And so we took this 2012 Raptor down to Shelby, America. They Shelbyized it. And so it is serial number 10, and the Shelby registry has a 12. And then we cut the body off, and we installed this 65 crew cab body on it. Which 65 is the first year that Ford ever built crew cabs. So this is the very first crew cabs Ford factory built.
Okay.
Everything.
Really, so what we're looking at is a 12 Raptor. Everything about it.
Shelby Raptor even. So Shelby supercharger interior.
Okay, every bit.
Yeah, because a lot of guys are like, oh, you put Shelby on it, you think that's cool, and you can't do that. Well, you can when it is a Shelby.
Is this the 6.2 supercharged?
It is a 6.2.
Okay.
I like the Generation 1s because they're the V8s. And at the time I started building this, they didn't have the Raptor Rs out yet.
Okay, yeah.
Because this is a personal build. When the customers came in, I got shoved into the corner and they wouldn't build on it. So it took us 3 years to do it.
Okay.
But when SEMA came up last year, they heard that we had a Shelby. And so we finished this truck for SEMA last year.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
So, and then this year we're building an F600 for SEMA.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
and we'll be back in our same normal booth in the Central Pavilion.
Very cool. Okay.
But-
Well, Dan, thank you very much for bringing this truck out. I love the naming convention. It all ties in perfectly with everything you said.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much. I appreciate you telling me about it.
Yep, take care.
This thing looks like it's more than one Fred
This
tall.
might be the top competitor right here for tallest truck on the property. Let's go.
We might need to use a Witty.
That's
Whoa.
taller.
That's taller.
That's taller. For
We need
sure.
to move up in measurement.
Dear Lord.
Is it one full Witty high? Let's see if it's one full Witty. It's one Witty high.
It's one Witty tall.
That's a big truck.
I've seen a lot of trucks. That might be the white one that I stood for. One Fred high is over there.
Yep.
But that's one Witty high. Little taller. Little taller.
That's the biggest one I've
That
seen.
might be the biggest one.
All right.
Yeah. There aren't a lot of semis. There's a couple semis, but this is probably the coolest one to me. It's one of the cab over semis that we don't get anymore over here, and it just looks so frickin' sweet. It's extended a shit ton. Don't know a lot about semis, but it's extended quite a bit. This thing looks sick. One of the coolest parts about Lone Star Throwdown is you get to cruise around. It's not just a static car show. If you want to take your car or your truck and drive it around in this loop at like half a mile an hour because there's so many trucks trying to do it, you're more than welcome to it. And it's kind of cool because if you're just sitting here all day, you get a rolling car show of badass trucks. You get to take your buddies around, you get to throw some drinks in there. It's freaking awesome. That's kind of one of the coolest parts of the show is the whole atmosphere here, the venue, and the fact you get to drive around. Kind of makes the show cool. Trucks all over the place, and you happen to find the one Fox body on the property.
I did. A pleasant surprise out here. It's even. There we go.
There you go. There you go. Available on 1320video.com. Hit the link in the description below. We see Fox bodies at every event. We got. Swear to God, every event. I thought truck show. We're not. This is the one time we're not going to see a Fox body.
Can't get away from him.
We see a Fox body. Is the T-top, is that custom on this?
That's rare. That's offered. That's rare though.
Okay.
There's not a lot of T-top cars. Some things have changed. Still a small block Ford car though. I'm digging this. I'm liking this quite a lot. I think it's a slightly earlier 80s car that he's done some aero conversion.
Gotcha.
That's my take.
It looks like it's got a supercharger on it.
Oh yeah, very clean car.
I can't believe I just walked over to Reese finding the only Fox body on property. What a shock.
It's my senses were going off.
Look at the Fox body over here. Almost forget about the Lightning that slammed on the ground. I've seen a lot of race car Lightnings. I've never seen a Lightning slammed on the ground like this. This looks really good too. I've seen a lot of semis. Never seen a semi where I could almost look on top of the cab.
Are you taller than this semi?
I don't think I'm taller than it, but it's close. Here.
Wait, is it one Fred
It
high?
could be one Fred tall.
This semi is one Fred tall.
Oh, just yeah. Oh yeah, you're there.
That's a one Fred tall.
That's one Fred tall.
All right.
This is wild. This is the lowest semi truck I've ever seen. I've seen lowered semi trucks. Normally they're on bags and like it lays frame. This thing's laying cab, which I've never seen before. All right, there's a lot of clean trucks on the property.
Yep.
This one isn't, but I feel like everything underneath of it's really clean.
Oh, I
just
bet.
the way it's built.
Yep.
This Ram Charger right here, it's on the ground. Patina does not look nice at all, but the wheels are nice as hell. All right, there's a car in here that it's hard to describe. And I've seen a lot of cars. This one's tough. Okay. This thing. It's got like a Camaro front end. Hemi Cuda grill. It's a CRX. And it's a gasser. I think it's got a small block Chevy in it. It's a lot. There's a lot going on here. Apparently this is a high school program built this, which is wild. I've seen them build regular cars. This is like every one of them had an idea for the car, and every one of them got a green light for that idea. Let's make a Camaro front end with, I like Cudas. Let's put a Cuda grill in it. CRX. This thing is just, this is a wild car. And it was built like last year, so it's not like old or anything. This is fresh. Oh, and guys, I forgot to mention, Mustang taillights. Mustang taillights. Like I said, there's a little bit of everything going on in this vehicle. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's wild. This right here is another car. Well, there's several cars. That's an HHR that's lifted. Weird. But there are several cars here, including this C3 Corvette. It's pretty unique. It's got a rear end that I've only seen in pictures before. It kind of makes it like a shooting brake, which I think looks pretty badass. If it looks like I think it is, a twin supercharged engine. Not sure the combination under the hood. I'm guessing small block or LT or something like that. But looks like twin superchargers on it. Pretty wild.
So how many of these were made?
The shooting brake Corvettes. They didn't make these from the factory. That's a kit. I don't know how many of the kits they made. I've only seen Corvettes with this shooting brake kit online. I've never seen one in person. So
now you guys are big by originality and your
shut up,
numbers here.
shut
so
up.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't think this is a matching numbers deal. All right, yeah. All right, guys, that is going to go and do it for us here at Lone Star Throwdown. All these cars behind me are in line to get out. We're going to hop in line with them. It was a pretty good day. We've never done car show stuff before or a truck show like that, but we saw some pretty cool stuff. Hopefully you guys agree. And yeah, we might hit another one of these in the future. All right. You guys
let us know how you like it below.
Yeah, let us know how you guys like truck stuff in the comments below. We might hit another one. So, you had fun?
That was pretty cool.
Had a good time?
We did it.
Wild stuff.
What was that?
Turkey down.
My hand hurts.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. See you guys in the next one.